When talking about the Affordable Care Act, one of the things that's very important is actually to start with where we are now as a nation and what this is about. And I think that gets lost in a lot of the conversations we're currently having about this issue. In our nation right now, depending on whose numbers you look at, between 40 and 55 million Americans, and a high percentage of those, to the tune of possibly, depending on whose numbers you use, 70% of those are working Americans who don't have affordable health care. That's the state of play. For many people in this room, you may have your health care through an employer or another means. But for those that are in that individual market, many of those that are working Americans, what they face on a day-to-day basis in terms of how their health care, how they can either not afford it, can't get it, the conditions under which they do it, are highly constrained. In addition, even we, people who are lucky enough to have employer-based health care, sometimes face things like pre-existing conditions. There are issues of what happens when your child is that out of college up to 26 and that has been fixed. So there are a whole range of issues that the Affordable Care Act is about in the current marketplace and what is happening.